Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video on setup or iPhone, or not iPhone, I don't have an iPhone, Android setup, pretty much on Thinkorswim on my phone. So when I'm away from my desk, I could trade. And I've been doing really good. I've been surprised. I kind of, it was kind of challenging to trade off the phone, but you know, you're like on the go, you see a setup, you're like, hey, I'm going to place this short, and I'm going to put my stop and, you know, not even look at it and just continue working or do whatever I'm doing, but just to be engaged trading the markets. So I have 4 time frames, and this is my cell phone setup, my mobile, and I duplicated exactly the indicators I use when I'm trading. So I could see a monthly, this is a weekly, this is a daily, this is a 4 hour, and this is a 1 hour, and that's all I use. The indicators that I use are the RSI, simple, weighted, just from default on Thinkorswim. Don't tweak anything. Maybe I just change the colors here, but on you could adjust it how you want to see it on your phone, whatever you like. I like to put my sell signals as red and my buy signals as green. And mind you, this is crude oil right here. Then the next thing I use is called the Mobo. This is from David Elliott. It's just kind of infused with the MACD histogram. I like it. I've been using it for years, and it's one of my favorite indicators from David Elliott. May he rest in peace. And this is kind of like a morph with a MACD. And it's kind of like a Bollinger. It's kind of weird. But it looks like there's 3 indicators in one. So it's called forward, Dopo, Mobo. And this is kind of like a revision that he was working on when he was, trading. And then lastly, you just can't forget the MACD2 line. So I have them on all my time frames. And as you can see, on the monthly, and on the weekly, we're about to tip over. On the daily, we already are negative. On the 4 hour, we turn negative. We're kind of positive and we turn negative. And on the 1 hour, you can see that it was kind of sideways, but it's still negative. It's just pushing lower. So very oversold. And you could use this on any market that you're trading. So you could go on the euro. I know a lot of guys like trading the euro. I'm going to go to the euro and see what that looks like. Well, this is Gann stuff I have up here, but normally you can see RSI oversold, oversold. MACD negative, kind of flatlining on the weekly, choppy on the daily, and you can see how the cycles. Now it's positive with the Mobo and the mostly like on the overbought level here. And the hourly, very positive. So you could just look at, all time frames. You'd be like, you know what? I'm going to go bullish. The hourly's looking good. The 4 hours looking good. So you could be scalping or swing trading, or just getting a couple of pips here and there if you trade futures or the euro. And then I'm gonna change this because you go up here, it looks a little crowded. Let's go to the New Zealand dollar. I got some stuff in there too. I'm trying to get something where it's clean so you can see what I have on my top on the chart. Let's see. Maybe let's see the S&P. That looks pretty clean. So looking at the S&P, there's a few indicators I have. One is the John Carter trend indicator, just kind of show me, eliminate the noise and just show me what the trend is. So all the candles are red. Obviously, you guys all know everything has been selling off. So we have that. We also have, I have the Fib Queen indicator, which is kind of like a sales. It tells me when things kick in and over momentum throttle, the arrows start popping up. This is just something I found on the internet. So you can see right here on the daily, it's kicking in, so the pressure's to the downside. So when I see that, that gives me more motivation to short or get in, because I see like everything is just pushing lower. And what else? I got Darvis box. I got the original Darvis box, and then I got a custom Darvis box that I got. And I got a moving average exponential. I believe this is a 100. So I got them a 100 on all of them. And I think that's it. Maybe I'm missing the PPS signal. I haven't added that yet. But pretty much very simple. Oh, and the MOBO on the chart on the top, David Elliott's MOBO. On the desktop, it looks better and nicer. On the phone, it doesn't look as good, but you can tell what's going on. So you can see right here, everything is just going negative. So quickly on the ES, you can see that the daily is negative, and this kind of, you know, it could get volatile. But I've looking at the indicators, that this cuts the noise. It tells you stay in trend, you know, just put a wide ass stop, or just don't put no stop. This is telling you that nothing's changed. Everything is going to the downside. Here it could tell you, you know, here we're going to be going, because nothing's going to be going straight down. But this one on the daily, you know, cuts a lot of the noise. Here you can see how it fluctuates. We went all the way up here, did a, you know, double top, failed new high, and then shot right back down. You can see how it builds up the Darvis box. And then same thing with the hourly. So you could just kind of look at the daily, look at the weekly, look at the monthly. The monthly's already negative. You can see everything is negative, pointing down. Mobile's negative. The weekly, we got a sell signal. The trend has started negative. We're about to, like, next week pick up on the weekly MACD. And then on the daily, you can see that it's just been trending. Nothing's been positive, even though you get these buy signals here, but it's very oversold. But the sentiment is to the downside. Broke the moving average. You got this as support coming up here, that 2670. And you're below the moving average, is going down. And like right here, you would have gone short. Sometimes I don't even look at the chart up here on my phone. I'm just looking at this. All right, it just crossed over. I'm shorting it. And just put, you know, 20, 10, you know, take up as a stop. This would have been a perfect short right here. And with the PPS sell signal, you could have lined them up here too. So I just want to show you that real quick. This is my phone setup when I'm traveling or, you know, on the go, and I'm looking at the markets, and I'm like, oh snap, look at that. Let's short this. I look between all these just to kind of tell me what's going on with the market. Hopefully you like this video. If you want to let me know which indicators you use on your phone or whatever, that'd be cool. But I figure I share the ones I use on my phone when I'm on the go. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again.